Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights. What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to my opinions or my take on the best SMG in Black Ops 2. Now, if you guys, I did the best assault rifles video. If you haven't seen that, I'll make sure I put an annotation on the screen right here so you guys can go check that out. But basically, I'm going to be doing it in the same fashion. The SMGs have no attachments on them that affect the performance of the weapon. The only thing that they may have on it is fast mags, which will allow me to reload faster to save time when I'm actually doing the firing test, the recoil spreads, and all that. But basically, I judged the recoil on a 1 to 5 scale, the iron sights on a 1 to 5 scale, and I'm also going to let you know what level these weapons are unlocked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let's get right into it. First up, we have the MP7, a fan favorite of MW3, but don't get too excited too quickly. The recoil on it is not the laser beam that it was in MW3. It will drift pretty high, pretty quick, so you're going to have some good recoil control. I do, however, like the iron sights a little bit better than the ones in MW3 because of those sexy neon green dots. But overall, it's not a bad weapon. I've used it. As long as you can control your recoil, it's a pretty good gun. On the recoil scale, I'm going to give it a 2. Iron sights will get a 4. It's going to kill in 4, 4, 5, and 6 shots, and that's measured close, medium long, and long range. It's unlocked at level 4, the default creative class. And it's a fun weapon to use. I do enjoy it. You just got to control that recoil. Up next, we have the PDW-57. It's very similar to the P90 as far as like the SMG with the biggest magazine size. It does have 50 rounds without extended mags, and the recoil on it actually is the best out of all the SMGs. It's not a laser beam by any means, but the groupings are the best out of all the SMGs. So I'm going to give the recoil on that a 4. The iron sights will get a 3. They're not bad, but they are a little crowded compared to, say, like the MP7, so that's why they get a 3. This is also unlocked at the default level of 4 in the creative class, and will kill in 3, 4, 4, and 5 bullets. Up next, we have the Vector K10. The Vector was made popular in Modern Warfare 2. People like to use it, you know, kind of as like a fun running around class and everything like that. It wasn't the best SMG, but it was fun to run around with. It's pretty much the same thing, but however, you can see that the recoil can get out of control if you mash the trigger down at a long range. So on the recoil scale, I'm going to give it a 3. If you can control it, it's not bad. The iron sights will also get a 3. Same thing, very usable, but they are kind of crowded. This is unlocked at level 16 in the creative class. It will kill in 4, 4, 5, and 6 shots. So up next, we have the MSMC. As you can see, the hip fire on it is not bad at all. However, when you do start ADSing, the recoil is not too bad, but it does kind of get out of control, so you kind of have to be careful about that. Now, the one thing that you can notice is even though I got further away, the recoil patterns from the ADSing was actually pretty similar. They weren't that far off from each other, so that's one thing to keep in mind. On the recoil, I'm going to give it a 3. The iron sights will also get a 3, and this is unlocked at level 28. It will kill in 3, 3, 4, and 5 shots. Up next, we have the Chicom CQB, which is actually a 3-shot burst SMG. However, you can fire it very quickly, as you can see here, but the further away you get, if you fire it too quick, you can see the recoil will drift up very quickly, and you're going to miss a lot of shots. The one thing that I don't like about this the most is the iron sights. They're going to get a 1. They're very bad. The recoil I will give a 4 though, because if you do control the burst, it's very accurate. It's unlocked at level 37 and will kill in 2, 2, 2, and 3 bursts, assuming you hit every shot in the burst. Finally, we have the Scorpion Evo. As you can see, the hipfire wasn't too bad, but the further away you get, the recoil does get kind of out of control due to the fire rate. It's got the fastest fire rate out of all the SMGs. And it's not a bad gun, but you are going to have trouble controlling that recoil, so you got to make sure you got good skills with that. So the recoil, I'm going to give it a 2, but the iron sights, I will give a 4. They're very similar to the MP7, nice and open, clean shot. But this is unlocked at level 46 and will kill in 4, 5, 6, and 6 shots. So it does take a little bit more to kill. Now, based on all of this data and recoil and opinions and things like that, first place for me is going to have to go with the MSMC. It does have the quickest time to kill as far as bullets go. It's 3, 3, 4, and 5. That's short, medium, long, and long range. As far as the recoil and iron sights, they both categories get a 3, which is basically dead center in my 1 to 5 scale, and it's also unlocked pretty much in the middle of your leveling up process at level 28. So I'm gonna go with that as my number 1 pick. I like the way it feels, and it seems like a really good gun and everything. Second place for me is going to be the PDW 57. It does take 1 more bullet to kill at medium short. That's at 3, 4, 4, and 5. So it's only that 1 more bullet. And the recoil does seem a lot better at, I put it at a 4 on the scale. And then the iron sights get a 3, which is the same. But I just like the way the MSMC feels more. So that's why the PDW is getting second place for me. But it's also unlocked at level 4. Which is right when you unlock create a class, so you'll be able to use it right away. And one other benefit the PDW has over the MSMC is that it's got 20 more rounds per magazine, so you do get some more ammo and stuff like that. And then third place for me is going to be the MP7. It's 4, 4, 5, and 6, which is pretty close to the others as far as the SMGs go. Now the recoil I did put at a 2, but it was manageable. I've been using the MP7 a lot, and it's not unmanageable if you've got even the slightest amount of recoil management skills. The iron sights is what kind of bumped it up for me, even though the recoil's a little high. The iron sights to me are the best out of all the SMGs, so that's kind of what balanced it out. And it's also available at level 4, right when you unlock create a class. So those are my opinions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Go out, make some beast SMG classes, rape some nubs and scrubs, try out all the SMGs and attachments and class setups and stuff. Put some comments down there what you guys think are the best, what you guys like to use, and everything like that, because I do like reading your comments. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.